first time I seen $1 million. I squinted, bro gave me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project building. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master stained glass windows. Got my vision from the past. I'm probably finna go to hell, but it don't matter. Seeing heaven on earth.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys. Burner at wide receiver. Big plays follow him around. He comes in second in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Cowboys and the Rams. And it's
what
coming up
better way to
next
start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, football fans. I'm Kate Scott, joined in the booth by my partner, Brock Hewitt. And this week, Brock, got one group coming in off a win, another off that well-earned bye. Should make for a really energetic game. I'm wondering if you think one has the advantage over the other.
Well, I'd like to know how every single body feels down there, but we don't. My guess is they're all hurting a little bit.
Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out, someone who's still the pride of Wyoming University and Fireball, California. One of the league's best and biggest arms, Josh Allen.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Finds Smith-Njigba. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down. Allen to throw. Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hubbard again. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Play action now with Allen. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So that brings up 2nd down. Back to the air, Allen. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Up and good from Blankenship. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. Butker on now to kick this one away.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake here. And he's brought down for a loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. Kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
3rd and 7.
To the air, 3rd and long. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Rams have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Hits him on the out route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Smith and Jigba there to grab it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. Allen gonna throw again. He's on the move. He's gonna tuck it and run. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. It's an LA touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams go up 10-zip here in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He'll get this complete to Pitts. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The Rams get to him, and he's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that, 14 yards to go here on third down. Throwing from the gun. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Takes it in at the 21. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. And that punt reaches 50 yards. And the Rams will take possession. First down throw for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Rolling left, behind some time. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Third and long, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. That punt goes unanswered, no return there. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll come out throwing. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 now. Completed over the middle. He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. The back's got it. And in for the Dallas touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Allen now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it 2nd and 4. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Any tackle for loss hurts, Kate, but they hurt that much more from a defensive back. Those guys typically are better in coverage, and you've got to find a way to make a miss in the backfield.
And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 34-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And you can see he's in chase mode, trying his best to catch the league leader in receiving. Right now, sitting in 2nd place. Running back sent in motion. Throwing now on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Slot man in motion right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Rams get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That's a short gain of 1. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Blitz coming here. Allen. That throw finds Kittle. And he goes down a little short of the 40. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Counterplay, Hubbard. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
Another try following the sack. Hall there to haul it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He's going to throw this one. That's brought in by Hunt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Pass play coming here. Pitts brings it in. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
Slot receiver headed left.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Into the hands of Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys trailing on the scoreboard. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. And oh, he got it! Interception! L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
1st down throw for Allen. Connection made to Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Smith-Njigba there to grab it. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Middle of the field, got his man. It's Pitts. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Diamador Lenore there on the stop. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back to throw. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone. That is Jake Bates ready to try to knock this through. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And they are unable to tie up this contest. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And look at this return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Throwing it just before halftime. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on.
And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Well, we're set up for an incredible 2nd half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Cowboys ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And as we work our way through this regular season, you can see he's currently sitting in the top 5 of the league in passing. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing off the play fake here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're going play action. Won't get this complete to Pitts. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 45-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
The gain of 6 brings up 3rd and 9.
Third and long for him here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And instead of 3 points, quarter 3 remains tied.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 now. Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Back to throw now, Allen. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 2nd and 3 now. They run again with Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Allen to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grab the lead on their first series of the half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. On the return, here comes Davis. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And he's been the victim of 3 interceptions already in this game, Brock. Passing lanes kind of reminding me of LA traffic. Pretty hazardous throughout this game.
Yeah, just a mess and nowhere to go. And it's an awful place both on the highway. And trust me, when you're in the pocket looking at this defense, too, it's miserable. Everything's been contested. Everything's been hard. No gimmies. It's a real testament to the work this secondary has done to prepare for this matchup.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 46-yard line.
From the 46. Finds his target, Hall. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pulled in at the 20. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end left. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 29. Finds him over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Smith and Jigba there to grab it. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Allen on 3rd down. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they make the tackle at the 38. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hubbard. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain on the run, and we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Allen setting up play action. He completes it in traffic. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
First down, Los Angeles.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. Now Allen. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Again, Allen to the air. Forced out to his right, and he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Josh Allen, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Butker with the extra point. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard
From the 38. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Ball taken in at the 36. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Out come the Rams on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. I mean, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Allen looking to throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys.
Play action now, Allen. Complete, it's Myers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Rams.
Allen gonna throw again. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. To throw again, it's Allen. Kittle's got it on the slant. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 11-yard line.
To the air again, Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Dukes out a 1-stop. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making a 3-score game in the 4th. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Davis. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Cowboys about set to take over. Throwing it to start this drive. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. That's brought in by Hunt. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Cut by Hunt. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 43. Finds his target, Hall. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He'll throw it yet again. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense in the hurry-up here. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll look to throw. Has it down close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Rams close to picking up their 5th win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down around the 34. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory.